This may be something you have never considered before, but you can use social media without ever going on your phone. And here is how. So, first of all, and probably the most obvious thing is simply use the desktop versions of the apps. Instead of going on the app on your phone, go on your computer and go on the desktop version. Because what that does is, first of all, it stops you picking up your phone, ending up on other apps, because we all know our phones are rabbit holes with notifications popping up and apps on there that are saying, come and look at me. But also, generally, the desktop versions are a little bit more clunky than the apps. So we tend to spend less time on there. The other big advantage as well is that we don't tend to carry our computer around in our pockets. So it doesn't follow us around our house. It doesn't go with us when we leave the house unless it's in our bag, in which case we're highly unlikely to whip out our laptop and go on Facebook or Instagram and just start scrolling, just like we do when we use our phone. So we can delete the apps off our phones and use desktop only. Do you think this is something you could do? I only have the Instagram app on my phone. I have deleted all other social media, but I still have a presence. I just go on the desktop versions. And it is so freeing because it means when I'm sat watching telly at night, I'm not on social media. When I get into bed, I'm not on social media. So I really recommend trying just to use desktop only. Another thing that can really help with this as well, if you really do need to use it on the go, did you know you can still go on social media on your phone when you don't have the apps? You can go on your phone browser. So if, for example, it's an iPhone, you can go on Safari, you can log into Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, whichever app you want, and you can scroll on there. Yes, it is a lot more clunky than the app. It is harder to navigate through, but is that not a good thing? Does that not stop us wasting loads of time on social media? So if you find yourself stuck, you can still go on your phone browser on social media. Now, if we schedule our content in advance, then of course we can use scheduling tools on desktop. So we don't need to go on our phone to schedule content, and then content is going out without us having to pick up our phone and share content. Now, in all honesty, I do still take a lot of pictures with my phone, but I will airdrop them to my Mac and I will then send them through desktop. If you don't have AirDrop or whatever other Bluetooth mechanism to send pictures to yourself, you can just email them to yourself and pick them up on your desktop computer. So you can then schedule your content to go out. I would still recommend logging in every day on desktop to check through, see if there's any responses, but you can still simply use the desktop version. And annoyingly, there are some things you can only really do on phones at the moment. For example, Instagram stories and uploading Instagram reels and TikTok videos. But there is a little way around that too. Yes, you will need to use your phone, but one thing I find really useful is batch creating. It means that I create all my reels in one go and then I can save them to my camera roll on my phone, delete the app, because if you just save them to drafts on your app, when you delete the app, they will be gone when you reinstall the app. But you can delete the app and then reinstall the app, upload your reel from your camera roll, and then once you've uploaded it, delete the app again straight away. It literally takes 10 seconds to reinstall the app and get logged on again. That's how easy it is. So not having the app on your phone will stop you mindlessly scrolling on there, but you can very quickly get back on, do what you need to do, and delete it again. So even though there are some actions you can only currently do on the phone version, that might well change, but only currently do on the phone version, I would batch them in advance, download them to your camera roll, you can save them to a folder, and then upload the app to reinstate them. Now, of course, it doesn't download audio unless it is your own original audio. But if you save the audio, you should be able to easily tally it back up. So we download without audio, upload the reel again, choose the audio, and just tally up where you're lip syncing or the music that's playing. Maybe just make a note somewhere of which reel goes with which music, and then you can quickly sync the two back together again. Now, when it comes to stories, did you know that you can actually schedule your stories through Meta Business Suite? Yes, you can pre-schedule your stories. So if need be, You could upload the app, create a load of stories, download them to your camera roll, schedule them all through Meta Business Suite, and then you don't have to have the app on your phone. And you can have all your stories pre-scheduled. Now, a huge alternative to this is to just set up your screen time limits for Instagram and TikTok, or essentially any apps that you can't take certain actions on desktop. Set your screen limit so you only have access for, say, 10 minutes a day just to do those actions you need to do, and then you won't waste any time going on that rabbit hole, scrolling through loads and loads of content. So I hope that's given you some ideas about how to use social media without using your phone, or really reducing down how much you use your phone for social media. What do you think? Could you delete social media apps? Let me know in the comments, and I would love it if you like this video and also hit the subscribe button so you see my future content on both social media marketing and reducing your phone use. See you later.